Hey yo, Bay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today there was an announcement for this month's Dream Fest character, who is AOI, Green Skill Type AOI. It's WI, as we all thought, but who thought it was gonna be AOI? I think many of us have guessed that it'll be Hyuga or maybe Ishizaki, but agility. But it was Aoi. So this Aoi Dream Fest will come from August 31st, 16 o'clock Japan time to September 3rd, Monday. And this green skill type Aoi will have main skill called what? Fireball Breath, which is a tackle skill. And in today's club station Japanese version, they did a little bit more. They showed us a little more of a detail of this new character. And by the way, the pickup character other than Aoi will be Napoleon and Natureza. All right. And this is the visual of this fireball breath tackle S rank, and his offensive stats is 18,828, defensive 18,639, and physical 19,043. Is this good? Is most of us our question, right? Well, here's the more detailed stats. I don't know how it is broken down inside yet, so I can't tell you something so precise. But if you add this figure up, it will become 56,507. And if you compare this to the recent Fest characters like Schneider or Santana, it's like the same. Santana had like 56,740, whereas Schneider had 56,659. So this always is 56,500, so they're almost at the same level. But Schneider and Santana, as you know, had a real good passive, which is type link, where the more characters with their type is in your starting lineup, Santana or Schneider gets a boost, and maximum if you have 10 characters other than Santana or Schneider that are the same type, you'll get 10% max, right? So if you do that, Schneider and Santana will both be around 62,000. Whereas this Aoi, because his passive is stamina killer, additional 15% stamina consumption for the opponent. The figures you are watching now will not be boosted at all. Yeah. So it's really hard to evaluate him or this passive because it's not something that will directly impact the character. It's really hard to know if this is working. Like the opponent character will of course lose 15 additional percent of their stamina, whatever they do against this Aoi. But it's really hard to tell if this is giving the opponent impact, So, frankly speaking, my personal opinion is that I wanted something better than this as a passive. Something that would increase his original stats, whether like combination whoever or like whatever link. Yeah. So compared to really strong recent characters like Santana or Schneider, I have to say he is not at that level. But still, as a double position character who could do both OMF and DMF, for those who are going with skill type, this is a character you would definitely want. He will be really strong, and the biggest reason why I say that is because I am looking at him as more of a defensive character rather than offensive, although he could do both OMF or AM or DMF or DM, because his main skill, first of all, is tackle, S rank tackle, right? Plus, because of the ongoing event where you can collect A rank interception, for those who's working on this will be able to give this interception a 80 or somewhere near 80 to him right away, right? And when that happens, as a defensive midfielder character, he'll instantly have S rank tackle and A rank interception that is really at a high level, which means it'll look like he'll instantly have S rank tackle and S rank interception. That's how strong he can be right away. So these days it's really hard to use new characters that you get because of the skill level, right? But for him, because you're able to put this interception right away, as a defensive character, he'll instantly be he'll be really strong from the beginning, and I think that you can evaluate about him, yeah, especially when it comes to defensive. If you look at him as a defensive character. And as for offense, he has A rank shot as sub skill. This is a non-stop robber shot. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, which is A rank version of national team Japan team's AOI that came during the first year round. That was S rank, but this is A, and he has A rank lifting pass for the first time. So it's good to have something, some new skill that he never had, which is pass. But the thing is, you have to start off from level 1 for these moves, skills. And these are A rank, and if you start A rank from level 1, I don't think these days it's not gonna be easy for this Aoi to deal with the opponent characters who have like I don't know how high, but most of the users will people's characters A rank skills are already higher than level 1, so it's gonna be hard for this Aoi to dodge these characters. But like I said, for defensive skills, he could already start off from like very high level of A rank for interception and S rank for tackle. So I think he'll be able to instantly be strong, even in terms of skill level. And for that reason, I think that is something you can evaluate. Yeah. And another thing I personally thought was disappointing is the team skill. They will still bring this same team skill, which started from the Japanese version 2017 end of year. Yeah, they'll still push this same type parameter up type of team skill, and I think it's about time this game shifts to another era. Like I don't know, like nationality boost or whatever. Yeah. So that personally I thought was disappointing, but for those who are using skill type, this is a must-have character, I think. Yeah. Although the passive is a bit disappointing, still, his stats are really high, and like I said, his skill level is really gonna be high from the beginning. So you'll be, for those who successfully gets this character, will be able to put him as a starter right away. Yeah. So, but if you're not going with skill type, I don't think it's worth going after. If you're going with like Japanese type, or like for those who have Nita, Akai, the new ones, and a national team Aoi, and who could create 30% boost for Japanese, even for these people, I don't think it's that worth going after, because if you get him, that means you'll have to get rid of. You can't put two Akai Aois at once, right? That means you have to take away the national team AOI, that which will mean that you'll lose 10% boost. And that is not something you should do. So for those who are going with Japanese team, I think we'll not have to go after this. But I guess in terms of getting a new skill, new pass skill, it's okay. But I think this AOI is simply for those who are going with skill type only. Yeah, so at the moment we only have this much info, so let's wait until Friday to see more details. But I assume, well, I think from looking at what we can see now, he will be strong. He will be a starter right away for those who are using skill type team. But those who aren't using skill type, I don't think it's something you should go after, to be honest. Yeah. But since his offense and defense is really high, because he's a fast character, of course, I assume how it's broken down inside will be a really strong, edgy tackle, and maybe a pretty high interception, considering that we can collect interception. I think Clab is thinking about that already, so they might have given him a real high interception stats. And if that's the case, I think he's going to be really annoying. He'll waste 15 additional percent of your stamina, plus he'll have a real strong tackle and interception, and he's a midfielder. So that's what he needs for the defensive part. Yeah. As for offense, unlike interception, you have to start off with from level 1 for lifting pass. So I think it's going to be really hard for many people to use him right away as an offensive character. So I think for most people, you're going to be using him as a defender, well, DM or DMF, which means you have to think of putting either Matsuyama, Misugi, Pierre, someone like that, to a bench so that you could put this guy in. So, and I assume the character to put on bench would be Matsuyama, because out of the character I mentioned, like Misugi, Matsuyama, Pierre, I think Matsuyama's stats is the lowest, and because he's really similar to this AOI in terms of skill, what kind of skill he has, S rank tackle and interception, right? And as for interception, Matsuyama only has B rank, whereas this AOI will have a pretty high level A rank. And of course, Matsuyama can put A rank interception from the Furano junior high or high school Matsuyama, junior high, right? Yeah, if you use the removal card, but I don't think many people are doing that. And even if some people are, you'll still have to put black balls into this interception to raise the skill to reach Aoi's level, because Aoi's interception is really much easier to level because all you have to do is run the event right now, right? Yeah. So that's my evaluation for now. How do you guys think? Let's, at the moment we can't talk further because we don't know the precise details, but let's wait till Friday 16 o'clock Japan time to find out. So that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and for those who haven't subscribed yet, please do and hit the like button to support me, and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks and bye.